Hi there and welcome to P.I.M.P. Prison is my playground. It's a chilly one today, folks. It's like February, I think it's 20th, Sunday. It's cold, cold, cold. And you know what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about what would start my second bid in federal prison. It would be on a violation. And so when I got out of prison, did 32 months at FCI Fort Dix, New Jersey, had successfully completed 4 months at the halfway house and the Bannerman place in Wilmington, North Carolina. I get out, meet my probation officer for the first time. He gives me all these rules. I'm not down with it. I just tell him to send me back to prison. Of course, he can't right away. I got to violate. He violates me. I fail a bunch of all the drug tests. He violates me, sends me back to the halfway house for 3 months, 90 days. I come out, same shit, violate, never passed. I don't think I ever passed a drug test. I just had it in my mind. I told him since the first day I'm going back to prison. Do me a favor, get this supervised release drop. That's what I need. I want to be a free man. Whatever it takes for me to be a free man, that's what I want to be. I don't want to be on probation. I want to keep going back and forth to prison, back and forth to probation, back and forth to the damn halfway house. What do we got to do to get it done? I'm obviously not going to do the right thing on your watch. Told you that since day one. I told you I would make it look like you didn't do your job. That's how serious I was, man. I wanted to go back to federal prison. I was ready to go back. I could get an education there for free and knock this paper off and not have to worry about a lifetime of this damn revolve. That's what it is. It's a revolving door that you just stay fucking stuck in because you can't conform to their rules, and it doesn't matter what you got going on in your life. It just doesn't matter. And I wasn't going to conform to the rules. And I told all my people this. You got to understand, I told all my family this. Not making it out here. And I tried. They even tried to help me. There just wasn't no help for me. Not with all the rules in place and everything. Just the menial job that I had, washing dishes and shit, man, I wasn't gonna do it no more. I could do better than this. All I got to do is get this over, get it past me. So finally, he violates me and says we're gonna go to court. I'll see if I can't get this behind us. So I had heard throughout. Mind you, now I had already did 3 years. And living in North Carolina, everybody that's I've met a lot of people in the Fed system that was from North Carolina, and they said the one dude that you always wanted to avoid was Judge Fox. And he had been a judge a long time, like 25, 30 years or something. He's a little older guy. And I knew I was going to get him. There was a couple things that I knew in my heart failed to. Told everybody. Because a violation of probation for substance abuse, which means any drug. I mean, just any drug, whether it be alcohol, marijuana, coke, crack, crystal meth, fentanyl, anything, carries the same sentence. And the sentencing guidelines for that violation is 3 to 9 months. So minimum 3, maximum 9, and the judge has a discretion to go lower or higher based upon factors. I mean, he can just do what he wants now. So I go to court, folks, and I had missed my okay, so I already did that time. So damn, how the hell? I'm going. I got to go before Judge Fox. So there's 4 of us in the holding tank in the waiting. Yes, the holding tank. Damn, what is it called? Holding cell. So we're all talking and stuff. We're all in there for violation of probation. It's looking good. It's looking good. They all told by their lawyers that they wouldn't get the max, and that the judge was pretty good. It wasn't Judge Fox, so we was good. We go in the courtroom, and it was a different judge, and it was late. Like they was almost gonna go to lunch. They was like, take them back to the holding cell, another holding cell, not this one. because we're going to go to lunch where we could be in the supervision of the New Hanover County Sheriff, or no, it was the marshal. We did the marshal because we're in the federal courthouse. So they did. There was 4 of us. They did the damn 3 cases. So the girl comes up, and it was one. Well, no, there was a girl we didn't even know about. We go in there. There's a girl, and she got 90 days, but she could do them on the weekends. So she turned herself in on Friday, and they let her out Sunday. I said, "Oh man, I didn't even think that was possible." But that would be something I wouldn't even do. If you're gonna lock me up, you're gonna lock me up the whole time. I'm not doing, because every time you go in, you got to be strip searched. And said, "Man, that's just humiliating." The second person comes up, and he got like 90 days. They're getting it low. The next guy comes up, and he gets, I think he might have got 6 months or something. And there's a break. They call it a damn break. And I am so hopeful. Even if he gave me 9 months, you know what I mean? I could rock 9 months out like nothing. Especially if it got rid of this paper and I'm a free man. He took me to a holding cell, fed me lunch, come back. It was Judge Fox. So they call my name. I stand up. I'll never forget it because he was a good distance. It seemed like he was a good distance away from where I was standing at. And my probation officer went up there and was talked to him for a couple minutes. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I wonder what that's about. You know what I mean? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Because I told that man I'd make it look like he didn't do his job, and I meant that shit, and I did. I didn't call. Didn't. He had to come hunt me down. I don't know why he didn't arrest me all those times. He gave me multiple chances. I didn't care. That's not what I wanted. I told you what I wanted. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. So now he's up there, and he's dead. I'm at the mercy of them. I done made my bed. I done made my choice. Whatever happens, happens. Now I done told everybody I'm gonna get 24 months. 24 months is the max. Now there's a max on this now. It was 3. The sentencing guidelines is 3 to 9 months, but the max that they could give you is 24. He said, "Mr. Jakowski, says here that you violated your probation with substance abuse many times. You refuse to call. You refuse to take your analysis. You refuse. And it says here that you would like to have your supervised release dropped. Is that true, sir?" I said, "Yes, sir, it is." And he says, "You admit to all these violations that you did all them?" I said, "Yes, sir, I do." He said, "Okay, Mr. Jakowski, see, you probably need some help with your drug problem and stuff. So I'm going to recommend that you take the 500-hour residential drug program because I see you don't have no violence on your thing, and this is actually your first offense." I said, "Your Honor, I've already taken and completed that, that course." And he said, "Oh, well, that's a shame, Mr. Jakowski. I thought you would have learned by now. So I'm going to recommend that you take the 40-hour drug program." Like the 500 an hour wasn't enough, and it was like 5,000 hours. That's just 500 course hours. It was a whole lot more. But he says, "Mr. Jakowski, you know what? I think at this time, I'm gonna sentence you to 24 months. I think you just need time to think about it, man. And I really wish you the best. And I'm gonna drop your supervised release. I'll give you what you want. Make the best of your life or something like that. You got anything to say?" I said, "No, sir, Your Honor." He said, "Okay." Bam. I just got my damn boot smoked. Got the max. I got more time than everybody that was in front of me, almost by 2. to handcuff me. I'm walking down this long old hallway with the marshals, and it was like back in the day, if you had a chance to join the military, go to prison, what'd you take? I said, man, at this point, I'll just take prison. I don't care. And I seen old Judge Fox. He was just a little small guy, a little old dude. He was walking by and stuff, and I was like, man, they wasn't lying when they say you got to fear him because he gonna give you the max. And he did. He tore my head all the way up. But we made the most of that 24 months. I got 80 certificates, like 5 of them for colleges. Let me show you all that. I still got them. I was proud of that stuff. You know, I had to do something when I was in there because I was disappointing my family by making this decision. But I knew that I could really do something because in the like a year that I was out, man, I just couldn't make it work. I could not get it together. It was just really wasn't no help for me. And I applied for vocational rehab and went to different psych wards and all the things that they get because the federal government gave me a lot of information to use to get out, and I sought those resources and was denied some, and some I was 6 months in the process, and then I would end up going back to prison. The help never came, and I didn't care. Just didn't care. So from there, I mean, we're gonna go. I thought when I got sentenced the first time, we had to go to FTC Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, to find out where the destination was, and then we found out it was FCI Fort Dix. I thought that would have to be the same process again. It turns out it wasn't. I was already in the system, so instead of going back to FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey, I would end up going to FPC, which is the federal prison camp at Seymour Johnson in Goldsboro, North Carolina, for the next 23 months, and we'll talk about that in the next video. So if you're out there doing drugs and committing crime or doing anything that gets you in the process of getting locked up in county jail, prison, or dead, you can stop. You can stop right now, and it ain't gonna do nothing but make you better. Nothing because all that ain't worth it, and there's no future in it. There's no hope, only despair. Just stop. It's free. If you would, please hit that like button. Leave a comment. Share the video. Subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate y'all walking with me, folks.